All right, a little follow-up or update to something that kind of got lost in the election news, okay? Do you remember Randy Kauffman? Randy Kauffman was an Arizona Republican running for a college district board. Now, just a couple weeks before the election, he was caught parked outside of a preschool by himself, watching something on the hub on his phone. All right, was caught by the police, was charged with public sexual indecency. And as far as I had heard, he hadn't dropped out of the race. So it's been a few days since the election. I wanted to look into it, see what happened with all that. And according to azfamily.com, he did in fact suspend his campaign prior to the election as soon as the story kind of became public. Although it didn't really blow up as much as it probably should have. But anyway, he suspended his campaign, but it was very close to the election, and the ballots had already been printed, so his name was still on the ballot. And officials said, of course, even though he had suspended his campaign, if he got more votes, he would win, right? So I wanted to check up on this. So 356,000 people voted for him. Now, I say that because when I first read that, my first thought is, what the hell, 356,000 people, right? But this is a local district board seat. A lot of people don't follow these like super local elections. So I'm assuming most people probably didn't know who this guy was, let alone what he is accused of doing, right? Here's another little tidbit that this article had in it that I hadn't heard in the original reporting. I had heard that when he was found in that parking lot, he was parked horizontally across 3 parking spots, okay? But there is apparently surveillance footage that shows him arriving, parking in one spot normally, and then moving his car to face the opposite direction, to face the preschool. Yeah. So, anyway, he only got 35% of the vote. His Democratic opponent, Kelly Butler, received 65% of the vote. And hopefully this is the last time we ever have to hear about Randy Kauffman.